Hi, Prabhu here. Today video is made for our subscriber request. He asked the question of how to use neon or tube light using Arnold in Maya 2017. So we made simple night lighting scene over here. Okay, before that we need to model for our night lighting. So it's a really simple model, so I will not give that much detail. So go to polygons and click on polyplane. So go to create panel, polygon primitives, disable the interactive creation. That means when we click on polyplane, so it will automatically create it in center of grid. Press R and scale big. So this tutorial is really based on our lighting in Arnold. So we will just made simple model. So I didn't want any divisions, so I will give divisions to 1. So press R and scale in Z. So I'm scaling X. So like this. So now right click and choose edge. So I will select this edge, this 3 edge. Shift right click and choose extrude edge and press W. I will move in Y. So like this. Now I need to add 2 more divisions. So go to insert edge loop. So I will add over here and also here. So now you need to add also here. So right click and choose this face. Shift right click and choose extrude face. You need to extrude in Z like this. So because it will look like a simple room. So right click and choose object mode. So now I expand a little bit more. So like this. So I will expand this room very light. So like this. So I expand this height much more. Okay. So I will expand this one little bit more. So now I need to set my camera view. So go to click spacebar. So that means it will show 4 views. Here I need to set my camera view. So I will click and drag over here. So now go to rendering and click on create cam. So go to panels perspective and choose camera 1. Here you need to fix your camera view. So that means only we will able to adjust the vertex. So I will want camera like this. So now I need to adjust this one much more. So a little bit further. Okay, so now I expand this front part in Z like this. So you don't show this edge in camera view. So I will expand this one. So view camera settings and choose overscan. View camera settings and choose resolution gate. So now I adjust a little bit. Okay, so you need to add neon light over here. So I will give some space for this region. So now I need to add neon light. So I want to rename my object. Go to window and choose outliner. So I want to rename my object as building. Okay, so now I will minimize my outliner. So go to polygons and click on polycube and press R and scale big. So and also scale in Y. So this one is the light box. So right click and select the back face, shift right click and choose extrude face. You need to extrude in Z and scale in X, so like this. Now select this front box and press delete. So select all the face, shift right click and choose extrude face. You need to extrude in Z outside, so to give some thickness to this object. So now I need to go to polygons and click on polycylinder. So you need to press W. I will move in Y and press R and scale in Y. So this one is the neon or tube light. So like this. So like this. So I will just make simple model, so I will not give much detail for this models. So because we are really focusing on lighting, so I will have basic things over here. So now I select this object and press Ctrl D. I want to move in Z like this. I will move in Y. So I want to fix this one on this wall. So this one is the support for our neon lights. So I will keep on this wall. So like this. So now press Ctrl D. I want to move in Y. I want to rotate this in X. So 25 degrees. So like this. So you want to remember this one. So press right click and choose vertex. So go to move tool settings and choose object. So that means you will able to adjust easily. So I want to go to object mode. I want to move in Y and also in Z. So you need to fix like this. So I want to rotate more, so I will give 30 degrees, so it's enough. So I want to move this one over here. So now I select this both object, shift right click and choose combine. Combine this both object. So right click and select this face on this side and delete, and also this face and delete. So double click on this edge, shift to double click on this edge, shift right click and choose bridge. I will give some curve type to smooth. So you want to give curve type to blend and choose some divisions. So like this. So I will double click on this edge. So I need to adjust little bit in front like this. So now right click and choose object mode. So now I select this one and rename. So go to outliner. So I want to rename this as pipe. So I want to delete this history. So in the pipe selected, go to edit, delete by type and choose history. So the history will be gone. So now you need to select this object. So this one is the light underscore box 01. So this is the pipe and give 01. So this one is the neon light. So this one is the neon light 01. So now you need to select this both object. So and you rotate X to 30 degrees. So I want to move this object over here. So you need to keep over here. So you need to fix on the pipe, so like this. Okay, so now it's look like a post light like this. So I will select this 3 object, so I want to keep in this center of this room. So now I adjust my camera angle a little bit more, so I will zoom out a little bit. So see here. Okay, so now I need to add one slob over here. So go to click on polycube, so it will automatically create an in center of grid. Press R and scale B. So I want to scale like this and also like this. So you need to fix exactly. Go to top view, press 4 in keyboard to see wireframe mode. So I want to fix exactly on this wall. So right click and choose vertex. So I will select this vertex. I will move over here. So I will move this vertex over here. Go to perspective. So right click and choose object mode. Press 5 in keyboard and press R and scale in Y. So I want to move this slob little bit lower. So like this. So here I need to add some holes to this one. Okay. Okay, so before that I want to rename this object. So open my outliner and rename as slab 01 and press enter. So now I want to make some lights for the slab. So I will go to polygons and click on polypipe. So it will automatically create it in center of grid. So I will move in Y, so in up. So now I want to scale this one. Go to polypipe inputs. So I will increase my radius and press R and scale in Y. So I will add some divisions for this one. So I will increase much more. So I will give radius to 3. So it's enough. And use some thickness. So insert edge loop over here and press W. I want to move in Y. So to make some roundness. So right click and choose object mode. So insert edge loop over here. Right click and choose object mode and press 3 in keyboard to make something like this. So now click on poly sphere and press W and move in Y. So press F to focus. So I want to scale like this. So you need to meet this edge. So press R and scale in Y like this. So I want to increase my polysphere subdivisions to 30. So like this. So select this object and click on isolate select. Go to front view and press F to focus. So right click. I want to delete my top faces. So right click and choose object mode. Now re-isolate this one. So go to perspective. So now I got like this. So I will select this both object and press W. I want to move. Press R and scale a little bit big. So and press W. I want to fix this on slab, so go to top view and press 4 in keyboard. So I want to move this one over here and press R and scale big. So you need to fix this one in slab, so go to perspective and press 5 in keyboard and press W. I want to move this one like this, so under the slab. So if you want to really hold this slab, use boolean or make it manual hold. So I will leave it default, so because we are concentrating on lighting. So okay, so press R, I will scale a little bit down. So I want to adjust the slab, press 4 in keyboard. So I want to adjust this slab a little bit thin. Press W, I will move in Z and also here, so like this. Now I right click and choose object mode. So now I select this objects, so I will move over here. So I want to rename this object, press 5 in keyboard to see the shaded mode. So I will select this object, go to window outliner. So this one is the bulb 01. So this one is the bulb frame, so bulb underscore frame 01. So now I want to, after we make lighting, so I will duplicate this object over here and also this two region. So now we finished our model. Now we start lighting. Okay, first we focusing on this neon light. So because the subscriber request is mainly focusing on this neon lights, so when you working on neon lights, you need to use mesh light. So I will select this object. Before that, open your Arnold render view. So I will open my Arnold render view. So it's default, it will render our perspective. So I need to render my camera. So I will click on this one and choose camera shape 1. So now when the object selected, go to Arnold and choose lights and choose mesh light. So that means it will emit light. So go to attributes and go to expand this Arnold. So now it transfer to mesh light. So now you increase the exposure. So now you able to see over here. So I will increase exposure to 10. So like this. Okay, it's render, but it won't shows our light. So you need to click on this one, light visible. Okay, see here, it's render completed, but our intensity is very less. So when you increase exposure much more, it will start bleaching our region. See here, the light will be bleached. Okay, now you able to see our lighting is nice, but it will start bleaching this region. So I need to keep my exposure as it is 10. Okay, I will keep my exposure as it is 10, but you need intensity, so you will add additional area light over here, so to cover the entire region. So I will minimize my Arnold render view. So go to rendering and click on area light. So it will automatically create in center of grid. I will move over here and I want to focus on this direction. So I will press E and rotate like this and press R and scale in Y, so like this, and press W. I want to move over here. So you need to fix on exactly on this neon light. Press E and rotate like this and press R and scale in Y. and go to front view and press 4 in keyboard. So I will move this one on here. So I will move over here, press R and scale in Y. So go to perspective, so I want to move this one over here and also in Y. Press E and rotate in X. So I want to scale this one in Y. So I press W, I want to move in Z. So like this. So now you take our render. So I will select this viewport, open your Arnold render view. So when the area light selected, you need to increase the exposure. So you need to increase our exposure much more. So in this case I will use 15. So now you able to see our light is visible, but it won't bleach. So because we add additional area light over here, so existing mesh light, so we will give very less number of exposure for this mesh light. So and we add additional area light to illuminate much more. So when the area light selected, so I will increase exposure to 16 or 17. So I will use 16, so it's enough. Okay, so now it's very nice. So now I need to group this 3 object. So we want to light our room. So I will select this 3 object. So in outliner, so you able to see, I will select my area light and neon light and light box, all these 3 object. So press Ctrl G to group. So I will rename as neon underscore light underscore GRP01 and press enter. So now I want to go to modify and choose center pivot. So I want to duplicate this one, press Ctrl D to duplicate. So I will move this one and press E and rotate in straight and also this direction. So I will double click on this one and on rotation. So I will change this to world. So I want to rotate like this and press W. I want to move over here and also like this. So I will keep this object over inside, press 5 in keyboard. So now you're able to see what we have. I will move in Z. So I want to fix this object inside of our room. So I will double click on my move tool settings. So I will choose as a axis orientation as world. So I want to move down, I will move in C. So you need to fix inside of our room. So now you able to see our neon light illuminates our room. So like this you need to fix this one. Press 4 in keyboard. So go to top view. So I will move this one over here. I will minimize my outliner. So I will rotate this one, press E and rotate like this and press W. I will move in C. So go to perspective and press 5 in keyboard. So now you're able to see our room is illuminated. Okay, so now it looks great. Now we want to illuminate our light bulb over here. So now I minimize my Arnold render view. So I will go over here. So select this one. So this one illuminates our mesh light. So I will select this object. and right, go to Arnold and choose light, so and choose mesh light. So open your Arnold render view. So I want to go close over here, so I will switch over to perspective view for now. So when the object selected, go to bulb shape 1, so I will expand the Arnold tab. So here you able to see what we have. So I will increase our exposure much more, so I'll click on this light visible, so that means you able to see our light shape. So I will give little bit of yellowish color, so like this for this light. So I will give exposure to 5 or 6, so it's enough. So now we need to add additional area light, photometric light to illuminate our light shape. So now I will go my camera shape 1. So here you won't see anything because we will give very less number of exposure. So we need to add photometric light to create light shape over here. So that will you need an photometric IES file. So I will provide the link for you. So open your browser. So I will provide the link below in this description box in video. So copy this link. So I will give this link for you. So copy this link and paste over here. And download this one. So after you download, you got this file. So I will already have, so I will paste in my desktop. So now I want to apply some IES profile in our this light shape. So go to Arnold and choose light and choose photometric light. So it will automatically created in center of it, move in Y and also in X. So go to top view. So I will minimize my outline Arnold render view. So press 4 in keyboard. So you need to fix this one on this light over here and press R and scale big. So like this, go to perspective and press W. I want to move in Y. So don't keep this light inside of this mesh, so it won't illuminate. So you need to keep this outside of this mesh. So press 5 in keyboard. So you're able to see, don't keep this light inside over here, so you need to keep so below this mesh. So now open your Arnold render view. So see here you didn't see nothing. So because we need to apply IES file for this photometric light, when the photometric light selected, click on this folder and go to your download area. So I will select my IES file and click load. So now I need to increase my exposure to see what I have. So and also radius. So I will give exposure to 6. So now you're able to see when I increase my exposure much more. So I will give very less number. So I also reduce my radius. So and give exposure to 10 or 12. So it's enough. So now you're able to see our light shape over here. So now I change my color as little bit of yellow tint. So now press E and rotate this. So select this photometric light and press E and rotate in X. So now you able to see over here. So our pattern will be changes. So I will rotate a little bit in Z like this. So I reduce my radius a little bit. So I will increase exposure to 13, so it's enough. So now you're able to see our light patterns. So I will select this 3 object. So I will select my photometric light and also select my lights. So all these 3 object, and press Ctrl G to group and rename this group as light bulb underscore group 01. So when the light bulb group selected, and go to modify and choose center pivot. Now I will move little bit further, so over here. So it won't update in my render view, so I will close my Arnold render view and open it again. So now you're able to see our light shape. So I will move a little bit over here. So now I want to make sure duplicate this one. So when the group selected, light group selected, and press Ctrl D to duplicate, I will duplicate over here and press Ctrl D and duplicate over here and press Ctrl D again. So I will duplicate over here. Okay, it's render completed, but I have lot of noise, so I will close my Arnold render view. So I go my render settings and choose full HD, so this one, HD 1080. So and open my Arnold render view again. So now you got full high definition. So I need to reduce lot of noise. So it happened by our area light. So go to and select our area light and choose here. In area light you need to expand the Arnold tab. Here you need to give samples to 5. So and also inside, so I will select my area light of inside. So and go my Arnold and give samples to 5. So and also you need to select this photometric light and give samples to 5. So if you have any lights in your scene, so for our final you need to clear lot of noise using samples. Okay, so but it takes lot of render time, so I will pause my video and come back again. Okay, see here I will change my camera angle little bit. So I didn't notice this one. So see here, when we duplicate this light bulb and neon light, so the mesh light will not illuminate on this objects. So that means we want to give each and every object separately. So I will select my, so go over here, so and I select this object, so second object over here. So I will minimize my Arnold render view. So I will select each and every bulb and go to Arnold in bulb shape. So you need to give as mesh light and give exposure to 6, so like this, and give samples to 5. So each and every object you want to give separate. So when we take duplicate, it will change this mesh light to poly mesh. So I will change this one as mesh light and give samples to 6, sorry, samples to 5. So I will select this one again and change this to mesh light and give samples to 5. So and also I will select this object and give this one as mesh light and give samples to 5. So I will select my top, this one, and change as mesh light So and view samples to file. So now open your Arnold render view in full HD. So I will pause my video, come back again. Okay, it's render completed. So after render I will got lot of noise, so I will use in my render settings in Arnold render in sampling section. So I will increase my camera AA samples to 5 and diffuse to 5. So now I got perfect result without any noise. So this is the way to use neon or tube light using Arnold in Maya 2017. I hope you like it. I see you on next project. Click subscribe button to subscribe my YouTube channel for more Maya 2017 tutorials. Click here to also watch the tutorial of how to render smooth mesh with low poly using Arnold in Maya 2017.